Hammond Report for Tuesday.
Hello, Mr. Hammond.
October 4th of 2022. Thank you very much, Lord Lindsay Young.
Backbeat Productions presents The Jon Hammond Show. And now, here he is, your host, the star of the show, Jon Hammond.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Crank up
This is
the
going to blow your
audio.
mind. Want to crank up the
Back
audio.
and relax.
In memory of Al Jazzbo
All right.
Collins,
We got a real
Cynthia
cool show
Tornquist,
for you this evening.
CNN,
Recently we attended
the
a
Horn
party
and Hardart.
given by
Cocktail
Al
match.
Jazzbo Collins.
Here we go now.
Who's been broadcasting from a secret location known as the Purple Grotto since 1950. And he painted the manhole cover that is the entrance to the Purple Grotto. And here we are with exclusive coverage of the event. Backbeat Productions was on the scene. So let's go right to it, shall we?
Jon Hammond reporting from 42nd Street.
Purple Grotto. All right.
Hey, who said that? Hi. As many people as want to come out here, we can have them out here if you think it'd be to any advantage, but we're going to be concentrating on this, right?
Jazzbo? Yes, we're going to get all the people out there first, all right?
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah, do you want to...
Hey, what do you say, you guys? This is a pre-ceremony we're having out on the street, and we welcome you to it. As you can see, somewhere around here, you will find a manhole cover. And the manhole cover is the entrance to the Purple Grotto. And we paint it every once in a while to keep it looking beautiful. And tonight, early in the morning, we'll be spraying that baby. And where are those colors, Tony? Let's see those colors.
The orange.
All right, there's purple for the Purple Grotto. And there's orange for majuberization. Now, to get majuberized, all you got to do is raise your left hand, everybody. And repeat after me. I don't got to show you. I don't got to show you. No stinking badges.
No stinking badges.
We'll do some television right now. So we're just sitting.
We're going to do this on the air, though, too?
Right now, yeah.
Cynthia
Right now,
Tornquist is about to get majuberized on WMEW
Steve,
and
you all
CNN
set?
Radio and
Camera
TV
22. Hey, bud.
already.
How you?
Here we go.
I heard myself talk that time. I stopped because that was a familiar voice. It startled me. I need a pencil. Give me a pencil.
How about a Mont Blanc pen? Oh, it's a two-part.
Wait a minute, let me write it. You're going on a lot.
Solid silver.
Thank you, man. It's a very smooth pen.
Don't you know it?
Make a little bit of, TV out front.
Hard for me. Because it's what we're doing. I'm not acting. I'll call you. Hey, Andy. Come on over here with your violin.
Cynthia Tornquist from
Hands on.
Good evening, and welcome to the Automat. First of all, I'd like to thank Mr. Rodino, who has lent us the room for the night. This is the last Automat in the world. And I want to thank the engineers for a great job of coordinating everything all night long. The sound men, the electricians, and everybody else. I'm putting the end of the program at the beginning because I don't want anybody to forget about what a great job they've done. The sound system in here for a glass and marble palace is unbelievable. It sounds great. And another thing is CNN, the network that brings you all kinds of great things for your eyeballs to look at and hear, are just winding up an appearance of an early visit to see what's going on early, and we're here with Cynthia Tornquist.
Well, tell us about what we're going to find out this evening about the painting of the manhole cover.
Well, first of all, the manhole cover at the corner of 42nd and 3rd has been there for a long time, maybe 40, 50 years, and we had a brand new one installed for us because that's the entrance to the grotto, which is 3.5 stories down. And people walk over it, millions of people a year walk over it, so we got some purple and orange paint. And purple is for the grotto, and orange is for juberosity, because once you're juberized, you are then entitled to get the second best feeling in the world. See?
Well, Jazzbo, I've never been majuberized. What does majuberized mean?
Well, it's a magic series of words that happened from the movie The Treasure of Sierra Madre when Alfonso Bedoya told Humphrey Bogart that he was a member of the mounted police. And Bogart said, well, if you're the police, let me see your badges. And Alfonso said, I don't got to show you no stinking badges. When he said that, something magic happened. And it always does to anybody that says it after that.
Well, I've never been down to the Purple Grotto. What's down there? What do you do in the Purple
Well,
Grotto?
I play mostly music. I have some caves down there. The main cave room is as big as this hall right here now. And we've got stalagmites coming down from the ceiling, stalagmites growing up, and we've got a bottomless pit which is filled with liquid that we've never been able to analyze. It may be good for something really great, maybe a cure for something, I don't know. But we've got mushrooms that are 4 feet in diameter, great grotto workers down there, and we just have a great time. I have 3 or 4 doctors on my staff that are renting caves. Dr. Chirumbolo is there, and he is in reality a man from another planet, although we don't talk about it too much. He does work over at the planetarium and shows them where all the planets are, because he knows.
With all that going on, with all that the stalagmites and the rest of it down there and the mushrooms, isn't that bad for the records?
No, the thing is, it's so purple that the emanating light waves are ultraviolet and they're beneficial. They make you feel good. There's nothing slimy or any kind of moisture down there. It's just dry air and lovely.
Well, how did the Purple Grotto, the story of the Purple Grotto, when did you start that? Did that begin with your career?
When I first came here in 1950, first WNEW over on Fifth Avenue, and I went downstairs in the basement to see if they had any records. There was an open tunnelway, and of course, anytime I see an open tunnelway, I go. And I went in there, and I saw 2 orange lights in the back, and they were kind of going on and off in an intermittent fashion. And on closer examination, I found it to be a 3.5-foot purple Tasmanian owl with large orange eyes. And his name was Harrison. They named him after the masthead of the New Yorker magazine, and Harrison Kinney, who was a guest on my program. But the grotto grew out of that investigation. I found one thing after another. And tunnels down there lead all the way to Chinatown. They lead over to 51st Street and 3rd Avenue. We did a lot of nightclub pickups going through the ground through there. There's an underground railroad up there that they used to take trash and stuff out of the city in. You know, there's an awful lot of stuff going on underground.
Well, with all that stuff going on underground, it would make one think that there is psychedelic music or punk rock going on. But you're involved with jazz. What's so special about jazz?
Well, that's about the toughest question anybody has asked. But if you're going to stick around for a little while, all you got to do is listen to it. You get the message. It's right there. It's a vibration. It's a karma. It's something that makes you feel good. It's something that you need to have. It's something that some people don't have, and they don't know why they don't really feel all together with themselves. So they heard some good music, got some good rhythm, heard some melody, heard the relationship of what the improvisation is to the main theme. That's the secret of it right there. That's more profound than I've been in 20 years.
Listeners here, but what kind of people stay
Well, the thing of it is, the amount of people that stay up during the night are pretty much the same amount that stay up during the day. And they're all the same kind of people, they're just on a different schedule, and you don't see them as well at night because it's not that bright. But there's that many people up. And they live their lives, they have their families, their kids go to school, they buy their automobiles and cats and dogs, and I hear all about those things. And that's why I give recipes for beer bread and peanut butter cookies in the middle of the night, because those people are the same as the daytime people. And creativity really rolls at night, especially at 3 o'clock in the morning. If you're going to write a book, if you're going to mix colors for a painting, 3 o'clock in the morning is when the generation starts. A lot of people wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and they say to themselves, well, I wish I could get back to sleep. They should stay up and wait for the message because something's happening. That's why you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. No two ways about it.
Well, you're awake at 3 o'clock in the morning, but you're a bi-coastal person. You have a place out in Los Angeles, you fly here.
San Francisco.
Oh, San Francisco. Well, tell me, what kind of a schedule do you have that you manage to live in San Francisco and still have a show come out in New York?
Well, when I go out to San Francisco, it's just for recreation now on the weekends. I'm not doing any radio out of it now. So I'm all New York City, and I'll get 6 nights a week. They keep asking me, am I going back? And the answer is I'm not going back this time. I'm staying. And even the manager, Mike Kakian, says to me, when are you going back, Jazz? Are you here for real? And all that. Yeah, I'm here, and I really love it. The excitement of the city is unbelievable.
What's unusual about your show, too, is that you have a lot of live guests who come to the studio in the middle of the night to play.
That's right, early in the morning. Musicians are happy to come and play, and that's especially true of jazz musicians. It's a creative thing. It's something that they don't always get a chance to do.
Wow. That was absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to let this play out because I got to jump on the 38 Geary bus, the next one. For those of you who know. Here's the feed lineup at the Hammond Harvest. The last great automat, 42nd Street. This is Jon Hammond saying bye-bye. Now, stick around to catch the last part of this Hammond Report. And I'm saying, have a beautiful day and an even better one tomorrow. On Tuesday, October 4th, 2022. Bye-bye now.
And just how are we going to do this? Now, who's in charge of doing this? It better be purple. Hey, what happened to the purple? Tony. Better be purple. Well, where's Tony?
Get it on your shoe.
Better be purple. All right, listen. As far as I'm concerned, we work with what we have to work with, right? And this is what we're going to do. So we're going to put this down right, let's see, we'll put this down right there. And I suggest that we tape this down tight. Boy, this is it, folks. If you're listening on the air, we're looking down at the sidewalk. There's some orange paint down there. And has anybody got any tape? Where is everybody?
Got some of my cab here. Inside.
Well, wait a minute. We're going to wait for a little bit of tape. And what is that? Is that the purple? The orange.
The entrance to the grotto. Right over here.
Well, you know, this is going to be, actually, this is going to be like taking the first shovel full of dirt. An excavation. What we're going to have to do, we'll come by and manicure this baby in our own time and in our own way, because, you know.
Hip Hop Chitlins, ladies and gentlemen. Barry Finnerty on the guitar. Yeah. James Preston on the drums. Harvey Wineapple on the tenor saxophone, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Campos, myself, Jon Hammond.
Thank you, sound checking. Thank you, Tony, such a beautiful sound, man. All right, wow, I see a lot of friends out here. Welcome back to the NAMM Show, everybody. It's all about music. Yeah, wow, man. Look, a lot of people came. That's great, man. We were dreaming about this for a long time. This is even better than the dream. It's the Hammond Report. Hit the fan. Yeah, Bob was looking good. He's a beautiful player. Yeah. Reminds me I should call him up and we should play some music. Oh yeah. He gave me his first CD when we first got together to play. And it was about his divorce. It's called Who Knew? It's amazing how sometimes from experiences like that you can come up with at least a good title, right? Oh yeah. That's the real deal there, baby. Yeah, but I used to play this tune in the combat zone in Boston. 7 nights a week I was the organ player. In Beantown. Back in those days, every club had a Hammond organ, a set of drums. The mafia clubs. Before they brought the jukeboxes in to replace the musicians. But I got a couple years on the end of that era. Continuous entertainment. That was the theme of the clubs in the combat zone. Yeah, Bob. You see that organ on the top tier of my stand there? I went all around the world with that organ. Yeah, very nice. I'm gonna put the hamburger down on it right now. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Hammond. I took that organ on trains and planes and cars, and I even pushed it over an international border after a gig. One night, late, about 3:30 in the morning, I had the cats drop me off at the border to France when I played in Saarbrücken. And I had the blues in the night too. When I woke up the cat at the passport control box there, and he thought he was dreaming. He saw a cat pushing the organ, and I showed him my passport. He stamped it, and I walked off into the night, into France, because I had a gig the next night in Fortbach, in the French frontier. Yeah. I think I made organ history that night. Yeah. We're going to take it home with this one. Everybody have a beautiful Tuesday out there. This is Jon Hammond. I got one last thing to say before I slide out of here today. Have a beautiful day.